We're going to ask you to identify yourself. This is an area where we do frequent controls because there have been a lot of robberies.
In Fuenlabrada, on the outskirts of Madrid, all police checks are logged.
This isn't a crime report. It's a form where we show the date and the time of a control.
Handing over a copy of the police check is designed to prevent repeated checks on ethnic minorities.
Registering the identification on the form helps to check if we're doing our job well and to avoid any racial prejudice.
This district police force is a pioneer. It's the first in Europe to put in place this type of procedure.
I think it's pretty important that when police officers stop you, they tell you why, because most of the time people are just stopped and they're not told why.
These police officers are part of a specialized unit, set up 16 years ago to fight discrimination. In Fuenlabrada, 15% of its 200,000 residents are immigrants. Once a month, Oscar and Jose visit this mosque to chat to the imam.
If people don't trust you and don't see you as their police force, they don't cooperate with the police. Hi, how are you?
These two officers have studied the basics of Islam. They help the Muslim community organize traffic during its celebrations.
The festival to sacrifice a lamb is 2 months after the end of Ramadan, right?
Exactly, and that's when we'll need you the most. Before we set up this space to talk, this dialogue, this relationship with the police, our community saw them as an enemy that hunted us, that didn't protect us. But thanks to this work, to this relationship, this trust, people have learned that this police force is also theirs.
As well as community work, the officers patrol the streets to keep them free of racist tags.
Swastikas stir up hatred and discrimination. We get rid of them within 24 hours.
Set up to fight allegations of racism within the police force, this unit intends to train more officers. Fuenlabrada is proud of its policing model. The town has a crime rate half that of Madrid.
Fuenlabrada has the lowest rate of any of the councils with more than 50,000 residents. And what differentiates us from the other councils in Madrid's commuter towns is this model and way of working, and this unit dedicated to protecting human rights.
Given the police force's success, the City Hall is rolling out the initiative to its other public services. Once a week, Javier Boquesa meets representatives of about 30 local associations. The goal is to encourage dialogue with them.
I can also handle the discrimination myself as a victim.
There are politicians who want to work for equality with a human rights perspective. Without that, we're not going to tackle it.
Fuenlabrada's police are paving the way in Europe. Some French, Dutch and Portuguese towns plan to develop its techniques in their communities.